Hey guys, second mention with the video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to fix this issue. If you're having this issue whenever you're trying to open a photo, video, you might be getting this unable to load photo. An error has occurred while loading a high quality version of the photo. Now, this can happen for multiple reasons. So in this video, we're going to walk you guys through probably 7 or 8 steps that hopefully one of them will help resolve this issue, because it's slightly different for everyone and we've seen this happen multiple times and different solution worked for different people. So you want to go through each of the solutions. So the reason why you're seeing this is because of course the photos can be loaded because it's not compatible, but it is actually because you must have taken it, or it's probably being sent to you from some other device or another person. So the first thing to do is actually go into settings here. Once you go into your settings, you want to go to look for photos. Now in the photos section, you want to go all the way down here where you have transferred to Mac or PC. Now you want to do, instead of the automatic option, you want to select keep original. So this will keep the original compatible format of your photo if you're taking a photo. Now that's important because you don't want it to automatically adjust it, and you can always come back and change it to automatic later on, but that's one thing you want to see. And then now go ahead and go check your photo that you're trying to load up, see if that error message goes away. Now that's one thing. The next thing you want to do, it's going to be again in the photos, but this time for cellular data. Now this is going to be applicable only to you if you're using cellular data and you're not on Wi-Fi. So what you want to do is turn on this unlimited update. So by default, this is turned up to save your data so that when you're on your cellular data, it doesn't upload or download photos from your iCloud. Now, let's say you want that photo and you're on cellular data. You want to make sure this thing is turned on, and then go ahead and check the photo, see if you can load it now. And then you always want to go turn this off because you don't want it to use your unlimited data or updates if you don't have unlimited data. So that's another thing you want to go ahead and do. Now the next thing you want to do is going to be around your network setting of your phone. So this is important because whenever you're loading high resolution photos, videos, or something like that, you want to make sure that you're connected to good Wi-Fi. I recommend checking your connection, Wi-Fi connection here. Go ahead and maybe even turn off the Wi-Fi and then turn it back on if you're using Wi-Fi. Now, if you're using cellular data, try to find a Wi-Fi connection if you can to make sure that your phone can do a full connection to the internet. You want to make sure that your Wi-Fi signal bars are full strength or get closer to your router. Now, if you're still having issues and you still need to fix that problem, now the next thing you want to do is a simple force restart of your device. Now, force restart is going to be slightly different for every phone, but on the newer phones, on iPhone 8 and above, what you're going to do is press and release the volume up button, press and release the volume down button, and then hold this side button until the phone goes black and it restarts with the Apple logo. So what we're going to do is press and release the volume up button, press and release the volume down button, and then hold this big side button. We're not going to slide to power off. We're just going to simply wait till it goes black. We're just holding this side button on the right hand side. Just keep on holding there. And finally, this is the Apple logo. We let go of that big side button and wait until it restarts. This is a forced restart, and this is probably the most simplest fix for most software minor issues that you might encounter with your Apple devices, and any device for that matter of fact. And now go ahead and check the photo to make sure that you can load it again. Now let's say it's still not working, you're still having that issue. What can you do? Now the next thing you want to do is actually disable low power mode on your phone. If your phone is dying or under 20%, you might have hit the option to enable low power mode, or maybe you're running low power mode to save battery. Well, when you need to see a photo or let it render correctly, you want to make sure your phone is fully utilizing the power to do that, because what low power mode does on your battery here, so you go into settings and then battery, and then you'll see their option for low power mode, which by default it should be turned off. But if it's turned on like this, where you see the yellow on the phone, that means the phone is doing less work. It's trying to do less things that it doesn't need so it can save battery. You want to go ahead and turn that off so that your phone can use the power it needs to maybe open up that photo that you want to do. Now the next thing you want to do is go ahead, and if you're using any cellular data or Wi-Fi data, again, you want to make sure that phone is not being on low power mode. To check that, you can go into Wi-Fi settings and then you'll see in the Wi-Fi settings in the icon. So you click on our Wi-Fi, click on that little icon, and then you'll want to look at this one, low power data mode. So this one, again, what it does is reduces the amount of data being utilized on your cellular network or Wi-Fi network. If this is turned on, we want to make sure this is turned off. Again, for some reason, if it got turned on by some software update or you accidentally turned it off, you want to make sure this is grayed out, turned off, so that your phone can utilize the most amount of data it needs to open up your photo or download it. The next thing you want to do is another quick little hack. We've seen that work on some iOS version and others as well. What you want to do with the photo that you want to recover, let's say it's not loading here, go ahead and on iOS 15 here, we're going to go ahead and delete it, and we're going to delete the photo. You may wonder why we deleted that photo. It's because we can actually recover it by going into settings here, and then we can go down to delete it and then click on here, and this time we're going to recover that and recover photos, and then go back to your album, and then you should be able to now try to open it again. Now this kind of is a quick hack. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It just deletes it thinking that you don't need the photo, but then recovers it, so process the photo again one more time. All right, now if all of those didn't work, now it's time to go into a little bit further into troubleshooting the phone, which is updating your phone's iOS version. So right now on this phone, we're on iOS 15. So go to the settings, general, software update. We'll see here, we want to look to see if there's any update. As you can see, there's an update now, and it will download and update it once we click on download and install. So you want to make sure your phone is the latest software version. If not, because that could potentially have a bug on a previous version that's preventing the phone to have this issue. So go ahead, click on download, install. During this time, you need to make sure that you're plugged in to a wall or adapter to a power source and a good Wi-Fi connection, so it can download, as it could take somewhere between 15, 20, 30, even up to an hour, depending on your Wi-Fi connection. And lastly, if all of this doesn't work, it's time to go over, if you're using the iCloud account to back up and restore your photos, you want to go to the actual iCloud website, which you can access by going to iCloud.com, either on your phone or on a desktop, your computer. And what it will do is allow you to log in with your username and password. So once you log in, let's say we're going to log in here. So all we're doing here is just logging in with our password. You can do it, same thing, iCloud.com will work on your computer. And we hit sign in here, so it's signing in after we enter our Apple ID and password. And then the next thing you want to do is, you can see photos here, go to your photos, and you can kind of have access to all the photos that have been uploaded to your iCloud so far, and see if you can access that photo or video from there. So that's going to be the last thing you can do. So hopefully any of the video tips we share with you guys help you guys, and if there's any other way you're able to fix this issue, we would love to hear from you guys. Make sure you guys leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.